Throw a leg over it!
I wasn't gonna. Push started.
What? Dude, you could definitely jump that. Yo, is there even a way out?
Park your bike. Where you from?
Alright, welcome to Savannah, Georgia. We are not quite in the hood, but we are hood adjacent at Airbnb number 3 for the week. I left home in Maryland last Saturday, and today is Tuesday, so it's been 9 days, and in that time I stayed at my parents' house one night, 2 different Airbnbs in Daytona, then a hotel in Daytona, and now this Airbnb. I've been all over the place, but now we're in Savannah, Georgia, which is one of my favorite cities. At an Airbnb, hood adjacent is always the way to go, because you can see it's a lovely looking neighborhood, but we got it for a decent price because I can smell weed right now, I can hear trains going by, and every 5 minutes or so, okay, maybe 15 minutes, the house rattles from bass from cars going by. Either way, it's perfect weather for a little night ride, and we're gonna go get some food in downtown Savannah. Oh, that feels good after 5 hours in a car. The drive here was actually really nice, being able to trailer the bike and just vibe out and everything, but now that we're here, we got the bike unloaded as soon as we got here. All I've eaten today is French toast and some beef jerky, so we gotta find a nice little place to eat. Can we jump the railroad? Not quite. Oh yeah, hood adjacent for show, dog. So you can always tell that it's hood adjacent when the place looks like this, but has the tap already. If it doesn't have the tap, you're too far gone. If you guys don't know this,
Information's up to date. To get
oh, it's not that button.
or call what?
Yeah, that one. There we go. I know I get it right. If you don't want to hear the thing talking to you, this top button, not the top right, but the one below it, will shut it up so you don't have to listen to the ad. The more you know. I honestly wasn't planning on making this into a motovlog, but then as soon as I left, I just felt something telling me to start talking. So we'll just turn it into a motovlog. I don't know that I've done a nighttime motovlog before, but with all the chaos of bike week, I honestly didn't really get anything filmed there worth posting, and yep, hood adjacent. And yeah, so I don't know what I'm saying, dude. I just want to ride. What I'm trying to say is I was at Bike Week and there was so much going on that I didn't really get any motovlogs filmed, or like not quite the videos that I wanted to. I love going on trips like that and being able to like hang out with everybody and see everybody that I haven't seen in a long time and meet all these new people. But when it's constant go and you're like partially running on other people's schedules also, it's hard to like get the creative juices flowing, for me anyway. I find it to be much easier to film and talk and figure stuff out when it's just me vibing. Solo rides, my favorite. I don't know when this video will come out. It'll probably be out after all the Bike Week stuff, so go back and watch the stuff that I filmed at Bike Week. I'll put the links in the description. I had a ton of fun. Most of the chaos ended up just on Instagram though, not on YouTube, because there was never really a time to make like a cohesive video. This car has none of its lights on. But yeah, with that said, if you're not following me on Instagram already, follow me so that you can see some of that stuff. I always want to tell those kind of people to like turn their lights on, but then I don't want them to think that I'm like waving at them like, yo, you want to start something? My theory is that nowadays cars, their running lights are so bright that they see it lighting up the road in front of them, so they think their lights are on, but they're not. Now we're at a light. Oh, nope. I was gonna. All right, so welcome to downtown Savannah, Georgia. I freaking love it down here, but I have not been for years, aside from I actually passed through when I was on my way to Daytona. It's just like my perfect vibe. It's historic, like almost kind of tropical. You know, they have like those trees with like the moss hanging from them. I don't see any right now, but like it's poppin', it's historic, it's hipster, it's cute. There's an art school here, so everybody's all friggin' hipster. Like, look at how cool this is. Look at how great. What's everybody waiting for here? Ice cream? Doesn't look like ice cream. What is that? Sportster? Got horses over there? Dude, I want to ride into there, but I know I'll get yelled at. Look at all the college kids. My first time leaving home, and I found an ice cream stand at college. Oh, man. Listen, it is such a perfect night for riding that I almost want to stop and pull up the forecast just to show you guys. Oh yeah, and then the Riverwalk down here. Let's go see if we can figure out where that is. It's also interesting too because I realized that St. Patty's Day is sometime soon. Today is March 11th, and I forget exactly when St. Patty's Day is, but I know that it is sometime around right now. And oh yeah, because everything's lit up green there. Savannah always goes crazy for, what the hell is that, dude? Savannah always goes crazy for St. Patty's Day. They like dye the river green and everything. What in the redneck engineering is this? Look at that, dude. The trailer is nicer than the thing. This is the same trailer that I have. This is literally the trailer that I just brought this bike down on, the Harbor Freight one. They're just set up a little different. Are they just using those wheels to mock it up, like to roll it? Or are they doing something where they're driving it with those wooden wheels? So yeah, I'm very glad and fortunate that it happened to work out to where I was, oh, is that what I'm looking for? Where it worked out to where I'm not coming through here on the weekend. It's a Tuesday night right now, because if I was coming through here on St. Patty's Day weekend, ain't no way I would be finding any Airbnb. It's been so long since I've been here, I don't even remember where things are. That's the river right there, though. Some barbed wire. We're not supposed to go back there, bro. Dude, do you mean to tell me that this is not, or is that a curb? Oh, there's a curb at the top. I was going to say, you mean to tell me that this is not set up to be a jump? If that part was a little taller and would be worth it, I was about to try jumping it. Look at how cool this bridge is, though. Oh, and dude, look at the old train tracks. Or probably a trolley, not trains. I don't know, there are a lot of trains going through here, though, and I'm pretty sure that this, or somewhere around here, is like a semi-major port. This looks like it would be it, obviously, with like all that stuff, but I don't know, I'll fact check it and put something right here. And now that I thought about fact checking it, I don't remember what I was going to say. But anyway, it's been so long since I've been here, I don't really even remember this bridge, but maybe I never had a reason. Oh, a cat. Hello, kitty. You don't want anything to do with me? I mean, understandable, but Nina's gonna be very upset when she finds out that I didn't bring you home. Alright, this seems sketchy. You know what would make this seem even more sketchy? Turning off the fog lights and seeing how dark it actually is compared to the fog lights. I gotta be honest, boys, these fog lights are one of the best things I have done to my Rebel, because it makes night riding so much better. Like, I've always been a big fan of night riding. I'm a night owl as is, but the Rebel's LED cutoff line is so sharp that sometimes it's a little hard to see at night, especially when you're going around turns. I already explained all this in the fog light video, but the fog lights, dude, just make it so much easier to see and also make me feel so much more seen that it makes night riding so much better. There's genuinely, I don't think, any kind of riding that I prefer more than a summer night motorcycle ride where it's like 11 o'clock at night, but it's still 70 something degrees out. Like almost one of those days where it was too hot to ride during the day, but at night it's perfect. And just like cruising around, exploring like this, maybe stop for a little ice cream. Oh, what up? Sorry. I'm just like coming down alleyways. Oh, that's a one-way. Damn. That's probably why he was looking at me. Getting distracted by the thoughts of ice cream. So yeah, anyway, the fact that I'm in Georgia right now experiencing that same kind of like feeling that I get during the summer in Maryland, but I'm doing it in March in Georgia, is great. Oh, now we're on the other side of that square. Oh yeah, there's a Wet Willie's here. And I only realized that because of the horse. Check out the horse, dude. Oh, dude, that's crazy. I have to censor that. That thing was letting it fly. Holy crap. Alright, that's insane. Alright, well, we're in the heart of things again, so let's circle around and park by that Sportster that we saw earlier. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. I would assume, or can I just pull up right here? It's a bike, right? Isn't this the park from Forrest Gump, or am I making that up? Somewhere down here they filmed Forrest Gump. Do you know, is this where they filmed Forrest Gump, or am I making that up?
No, it's at another park.
Oh, it's another park? Dang. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I was right. It is down here somewhere. It's just not here. I think it's Forsyth Park? I don't know. The largest unit of soldiers of the largest unit of soldiers of African descent who fought in the American Revolution was the brave I'm not going to try to pronounce that, from Haiti. This regiment consisted of free men who volunteered for a campaign to capture Savannah from the British in 1779. Their sacrifice reminds us that men of African descent were also present on many other battlefields during the Revolution. That's badass. I've been down here multiple times before and never paid attention to what that is or read it. Probably because the times that I was down here, I was drinking beer and didn't care about the Revolutionary War, but now I'm sober and I do. This is the most insane fish and chips I think I've ever seen. It's like entire fillets of fish. Don't even cut it, just bread it and fry it. Looks so bomb. Let's go. Oh man, that was insanely good. That was some of the best fish and chips I have ever had, and that's coming from somebody who was just in the UK having fish and chips about 4 months ago. I didn't realize that I was right here. This spot right here, man, the memories, the insanity here after some drinks. I may or may not have allegedly gotten into fisticuffs with a man here. Anyway, I also looked up what park it was that Forrest Gump was filmed in, and it's right around here, and I didn't know that a couple other movies were filmed there also, or parts of it anyway. I think it said Training Day and something else, so we're gonna go check that out. I have to do it. There's no way I can leave here without doing this. Throw a leg over it!
I wasn't gonna.
Have a good one. Onk said, let me get in this shot. Let me get my 5 minutes of fame. Like, what actually was he doing? He didn't want to interact with me or anything. He just came right in between us, dude. Okay, let's get the frick out of here and go find Forrest Gump. What's going on here? God's Chariot. Thing's sick, man. Oh, it's his? Do what?
We just had a fucking push started.
What?
The shit, the fucking starter went out.
God damn.
Yeah.
At least it's a car that weighs like fucking 1,500 pounds if it's gonna happen.
Dirt light.
I used to have one of the wagons from this generation.
That's what I want.
Or actually, I've had two of them.
It's my dream right now.
Yeah.
Fucking the 1991 DX wagon.
Yep, that's what I had.
That's what I want.
Yep. They're fucking impossible to find now, though, because...
Under 6K.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, the last one that I had, I bought for... What the f*** is going on over here? I didn't even notice that. Getting distracted by a CRX and not noticing the fucking Cybertruck. But the last one I had, dude, I got for $800. And somebody hit me and totaled it.
That's how it goes.
Yeah. All right, guys, have a good one. Hopefully you don't have to bump start it again. Oh, we're getting close because we got the brick road. All the historic stuff that I love. I don't think I mentioned this when I was looking up stuff about this park while I was eating. It said that the park was actually built in 1851, I believe it was. Like, I kind of forgot / never realized all of the like historical stuff that went down here too. It's crazy that up until now I've known this park as the Forrest Gump Park and not as the 1851 Revolutionary War Park. Or maybe that just has something to do with my evolution as a human and my change in interests. Previously I was here to drink beer and people were like, dude, Forrest Gump was filmed here, and I'm like, no, that's fucking crazy. And now I'm like, what about history? I bet I could jump that. Not quite. Well, here it is. Here is the park. Yeah, so look at this, dude. The famous fountain. This fountain was in Forrest Gump. What else? The Longest Yard, Cape Fear, Forrest Gump, and Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, built in 1851. And one of the other cool things is that it has a fragrant garden for the blind. How cool is that? Things you don't think about. We get to enjoy gardens with our eyes. Sometimes you stop and smell the roses, but for the most part, we're looking at how pretty the flowers are. Oh, my bad. I didn't even see him there. I'm just blinding him. Anyway, yeah, normally we're just looking at them, but for blind people, they have a special garden that smells really good so that they can enjoy it, which is really cool. Also, it's really cool that I found somebody to ride my bike for me in this segment, and I'm just doing the voiceover in post-production because Burch would never ride on the sidewalk. Oh, see, these are the trees I was talking about. The trees that have the moss hanging from them. I love those trees. Oh, these roads are crappy. It's like, to me, the most like Georgia, Florida thing ever. Dude, you could definitely jump that. Oh, dude, I think I actually got air off that. That's crazy. I was trying to get to that statue to show it to you guys, but I'm not sure that there's a way for us to get there without me just leaving the bike and walking to it. Got some basketball courts. Not to sound stupid, but did basketball even exist in 1851? Imagine being the people who created this park in 1851, coming to find out like, oh dude, people are gonna play something called basketball here. Yeah, I think we actually have to walk to that one, and I don't want to do that. What's up?
I'm like, should I play basketball?
You're playing basketball?
I'm like, should I play basketball or should I just go to bed?
Usually when I have to ask myself things like that, going to bed is always the answer. And when I don't, I end up waking up and going, why the f did I not just go to bed?
Yeah, so I only have $3 left after this whole day. If I play basketball, I can earn some money.
See, so then the plan is you got to watch to see how good they are.
I know how good they are.
To see.
I'm here all day.
Okay, there you go.
All of them.
So then what are you feeling? Are you feeling lucky? You feeling like you got it? Yeah.
I'm tired. I've been up since 6. Yeah, I just bought this bike for $50.
Hell yeah, that's a come up.
Dude, I know.
All right, I'm gonna go check out this statue. See what's going on with that.
You want to throw me $1 or two?
I don't have any cash, man.
Cash out?
I don't. No.
Where you from?
Maryland.
Let me tell you something. Park your bike.
Uh huh.
Take a slow walk. All the way up Bullshit.
Okay, yeah. All right, man.
Much love.
Stay blessed. Have a good one. Dude, I told y'all, hood adjacent from the time that we left the Airbnb until we got here. Damn, dude, looking back, we just walked far. Why did I do this? Well, there it is. I'd say it was worth the walk, if for no reason other than it's surrounded by those freaking trees that I was talking about. It's wild to think that this has been there since 1851. It's a long ass time, and to think like how much the world has changed around us since then. Insane. Is that the guy that I was just talking to out there yelling and cussing at them? That is 100% that guy, dude. I just told him to go to bed, and now he's out there about to get stabbed running his mouth on the freaking basketball court. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't even lie. I'm very disappointed in myself. I forgot to... Oh my gosh, this is bumpy. I'm gonna pull in here real quick. I just realized that I've been filming for a while, but after I put the new battery in, I never hit record. So we have to go back to where I just was to show you something, but this is the Riverwalk, I believe they call it. Look at how cool this freaking boat is, dude. Oh my gosh, this is gnarly. Oh, and those are the stairs of death. I remember those because they're so tall and janky. Dude, I literally have to like adventure bike this so that my back isn't just breaking. Is it saying to go up here? Yes. Dude, this is crazy. I gotta turn off traction control if I'm going to keep doing this. It wants me to go down here? What is going on? Anyway, in Savannah they have a lot of death stairs like that where they're super duper steep. I remember those vividly. Okay, so now whether it's a good idea or not, TC is all the way off so that it stops interfering because of how bumpy everything is. Of course I say that, now it's not even super bumpy, so let me not look stupid standing up. Where is this? Dude, it thinks I'm up there, actually, I think. She was looking at me like I'm crazy. Dude, this literally thinks, a dog, this literally thinks that I am on the street above me, and I'm not. So now I'm just going through this. What even is this, dog? Yo, is there even a way out? This bitch thinks I'm on the street up there. Can I get out up here, or do I gotta go back down there?
I mean, yeah, you can get through that, and then go this way on right. That's right.
Like down, I gotta go through like where those bobcats are and shit?
Yeah. Hill down there.
Would it be easier going back down that way? Would it be easier going back down that way?
Oh yeah.
All right. All right, bro, I appreciate you. This is insane, dude. My GPS literally thought that I was on the street up there. No wonder people are looking at me like I'm crazy. How the f do I get up out of here? I gotta go to where that dog is? Okay. Dude, people are like sleeping here. This is sad. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be on this part. How do I get out of this bitch, dude? They're having the time of their lives. Can I get out up through here? Bro, oh, because I'm going the wrong fucking way, dude. How do I get out of here? It says one way, but my GPS is still telling me to go this way. This is the most confusing shit I have ever seen in my life. All right, well, I can't lie. That was pretty terrible, and it's even more terrible knowing what you guys missed out on. So I will see you back at the park to show you. Okay, well, now that we're back, all of the park lights are off. The basketball court lights are off, so it makes it even sketchier. Anyway, when I had my bike parked right here and we were about to head out, that's when I swapped out the battery and forgot to hit record. You guys would never believe me. I was about to say you'd never believe me if I hadn't had it recorded, but I didn't have it recorded. My ADD found a tennis ball on the ground, that tennis ball right there, and I swear to God, I made a joke and said if I can throw this tennis ball and have it lodge into the fence first try, everyone has to subscribe to Patreon for at least a month. And I swear to God, first throw, I lodged it directly in that fence. That was 30 minutes ago, and I literally tried it once and it worked once. Will it work again? Dude, no way. That's almost better. That is almost better than the first time, because I feel, dude, that's insane. I'm not kidding. I tried it twice. It worked twice. That was insane. Here's the link to Patreon. You guys gotta, you know, make good on your promise. Like I said, if I do it first try, you guys subscribe to Patreon. Whew, I cannot believe that just worked second try. Not second try. It worked twice first try. Now the last order of business is taking you guys to the place that I promised you at the beginning of the video that I said is an iconic Life of Burch spot that real ones might recognize right away. Others might need a little hint. Either way, I will give you said hint and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Is gonna be a good one, so please hold 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Do you recognize it yet? Also, like I said, I literally was already here and was not recording. That is unreal. As I'm saying the R word, the G word hears it and stops R wording. Anyway, this is the second time I've been here, so I look insane. The helmeted man is back, waving his arms again. Do you recognize this spot? If you're a real one and you know, comment below. Now roll the clip. That's right, this is where I ate crap on my BMX bike trying to 180 down this stair set and broke my butt cheek off. This is supposed to be my first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stair that I 180'd. I had 180'd a 6 stair before, but not a 7 stair. And I saw this and was like, oh, that's perfect. Because of the way that I 180'd it, I didn't come straight at it. I spun to the side and pulled. Hard to explain, but it seemed perfect, and it would have been had my hand or foot not slipped off. I forget which one it was, but the plan was to land backwards right here and then half cab off of this to land going forward again. But the first time that I had enough balls to commit to it, that clip happened and it hurt too bad and I had to call it quits. I did eventually end up doing an 8 stair as my biggest 180, I believe, but it was not here, it was not that, and yeah, that was quite the experience. Bet you guys didn't realize that that was actually filmed in Savannah, Georgia. Anyway, we're gonna end it here because it is almost 11 p.m. I gotta find my way back to the hood adjacent Airbnb. Love you guys. Catch you on the next one. Peace.
Long still got kicked, bitch, I ride with a new chop. Niggas say smoking Finny. I'ma hop out with that new chop. On my mama, these niggas cap.